to this side of the county, we're over here live in Breckenridge right now. We'll actually be talking about some property that's actually available here in Breck. I've got Dan here from Slifer, Smith & Frampton. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, Andy. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So, coming into the end of our winter season here, a lot of folks might think of this as a good transitional period to potentially move. Maybe they've got a property for sale, or maybe they're interested in making Breck their home. And you are the guy to give us that info, right?
Absolutely. Slifer, Smith & Frampton are the local market experts. And you're exactly right about this time of year. As we move towards summer, the snow starts to melt. We can see the ground. We can see lot lines again. It's a great time to start thinking about real estate, whether you're someone who's looking to sell or someone who's looking to get involved in our market. And I have two exciting brand new listings that I wanted to tell you about today. The first of which is right here in Breckenridge. For those that are familiar with the Highlands subdivision, it's a really beautiful area of Breckenridge, incredible views, Jack Nicklaus Public Golf Course there, Nordic skiing in the wintertime. Just a beautiful area. I won't elaborate too much about that because I want to tell you about the home. The address is 432 Preston Way. So you can find that on your Zillow or your Slifer Smith & Frampton app, wherever you search for properties. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, just over 3,500 square feet. But what's really dynamic about this home that I love is there's also a den and a loft. So those are some really dynamic spaces where you can add extra sleeping if you're looking to maximize your rental income potential, or if you need to house a big family or a large group. But there are also those dynamic spaces where they can be furnished in a way that makes it a comfortable office or a great reading, relaxing space. Really a dynamic property. The home itself sits on 1.25 acres, so really beautiful treed lot, but the views are absolutely incredible. There's multiple flagstone patios terraced outside of this home with incredible panoramic views down valley, so really spectacular setting. Post and beam construction, so a really stunning architectural setting as well. When you walk in, this home will take your breath away. So that's a beautiful one that I think everyone should be aware of and keep that on their radar. For those that are looking for a single family home, keep the Highlands on your radar. It's a beautiful area.
And especially with over an acre. I mean, that's hard to find here in Breck these days.
It really is. In fact, land is getting really hard to come by in Summit County. Our land transactions are up. That's one of the really interesting things about our market with such a depleted inventory. We're seeing a lot more people get involved in vacant land sales. So I'd say an acre and a quarter is a great amount of space for you to be able to recreate with your family and also feel like you've got some privacy as well. And speaking of acreage, the other listing I wanted to tell you about is in Frisco. So this is a really rare opportunity. There's not a lot of single-family homes in Frisco, especially on a half-acre setting like this one. The property address is 48 Willow Lane. It's a beautiful, beautiful home, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. Once again, some dynamic sleeping spaces, a little bit of an older home that's been lovingly cared for. So beautiful setting in the Wyborg subdivision. I won't elaborate too much about this, but there's no transfer tax associated with this home. So you're walking distance to town in Frisco without having to pay that 1% transfer tax that's so common on a lot of those properties. It's a 2-car garage, private outdoor hot tub patio setting, incredible views of Mount Royal. And when you're in the living room and the kitchen of this property, every window you look out of, you see trees. So just a beautiful setting. You really feel like you're in a true mountain home here at 48 Willow Lane. That one is listed for $949,000. 432 Preston Way is listed for $1.749. So kind of shows the value of that land, of that acreage that we were talking about here in Summit County. Beautiful setting for both properties. So
great location, and I feel like that's just such the perfect arrangement, really, to be in a home where you are accessible to town and all those amenities, but still feel like you have your own space and privacy, and you just still feel like you're out in nature.
Absolutely. I mean, Frisco, for those that have spent time there, you know what a special place it is. There's not a ski area in Frisco, but you're right in the heart of everything. So
such a central landmark. You're next to everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Whether it's Copper Mountain, going over the pass to Vail, obviously 15, 20 minutes to Keystone Breckenridge. It really is an ideal location in the center of it all. So a really, really unique and rare opportunity there.
So what are you seeing in the county now? This is a good opportunity for people to buy. Things are getting snatched up quickly, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the same old adage for our market in the last couple of years has been how depleted our inventory is. We're down even 19% this time of year from this time last year. So I'd say it's a great time to be a savvy buyer. Use the Slifer Smith & Frampton app, but use your local brokers as well. Those brokers at Slifer Smith & Frampton are the market experts. They're the ones you want to talk to. They're the ones that live here, that love this place, that work here. And in a tight market where properties are moving fast, you need a savvy broker on your side to help you be prepared to act quickly. So.
You guys are the folks to talk to about that. That was Dan from Slifer, Smith and Frampton. As he mentioned, if you are, getting your interest piqued by these properties and maybe you want to start that process, him and his team will definitely get you started and keep you informed as you begin that. So definitely a good opportunity to get out there, and definitely if you are interested, check out both of these properties.